Welcome, my friends, to the world of Brytenwalda. Hey guys, it's Poetry Set. That was just me doing my barbarian impression and barbarian narrator, which is like a mix. I don't know. Welcome to Brytenwalda. This is a Mountain Blade mod. It is free. I mean, almost all mods are free. Not gonna get into that, the whole Viking conquest thing. But anyways, welcome. We are going to be playing this mod for my channel. I haven't played Mountain Blade on my channel in forever, and I'm really pumped to be playing it. So I actually tried to record this before, but it didn't work. I had a lot of lag, but hopefully I fixed that now. If you're seeing this, then I should have fixed it. We're going to start a new game. So basically, I'll talk about it while I do some of this stuff. Basically, this mod is set in the British Isles in like the 500s AD, I believe. It's either the 500s or the 600s, but it's the Dark Ages. And there's barbaric tribes and the different races of people, like the Theods. So yeah, so the Theods are from Germanic Scandinavia. Like the Jutes are also from like Denmark and stuff, Jutland. The Irish. You can play as a lot of different people, which I think is really cool. And one thing, I played this mod quite a bit in my own time. You can even play as like Romans, which is cool because this is like 200, 300 years that after the decline of Rome, maybe a little over that actually, like 400 years. I don't know. Basically, you have you could be descendant from the Romans who settled the British Isles a little bit in the southern half of Rome, the Britain. You know what I mean? You can be Irish, we could be Theod. Picts are interesting. Those are like the people who lived in Scotland. They were Celtic warriors who were vicious and like barbaric. You can be the Saxons, which were for Germany. I've kind of decided that I want to play as, I was thinking about this and it took me a while to decide. I kind of just want to play as like a Briton, just just the main Celtic group that inhabited ancient Britain before, like the Saxons invade and the Angles invaded. So let's see. We have father, merchant, childhood, street. This looks pretty good. I also want to be Roman Christianity just because that seems to be the main religion of the areas where I'm going to probably be playing lots of the stuff in. Yeah, so we're going to do this. We're going to do realistic no quitting without saving. And yeah, I'm going to probably skip through this stuff. I might actually cut this stuff out. But if I don't, here we go. Let's just kind of go through here. Yeah, I'll skip this. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, we're done with that. Now let's just pick a person. That looks pretty cool. That guy looks pretty sweet. We'll pick him. And that should be it. So, if you guys want to read this, I will let you. But I'm just going to kind of scroll down. You can pause it if you want to read it. And there we go. Basically, it's talking about how there's different kingdoms. Everyone is fighting. King Arthur existed, but I mean, like, he didn't actually exist, but don't tell anyone that. No, I'm just kidding. So we can decide where we go. We only have two choices, really, being, I think this is actually dependent on your race, which is cool, because this is different than I remember it. So we can go to the Britain Kingdom of Outclot or Gwynedd. I believe Outclot is in, like, Scotland and Ayrshire, which is near Ireland, like across the Irish Sea, or we can go to Gwynedd. I'm going to go to Gwynedd because that's in Wales, which is interesting because that's closer to England, main part of England. So this is normal Mountain Blade opening stuff. We're just going to skip through this real quick. Not skip through it, we can't really skip through it, but we're going to kind of like rush through this. Once I find the person I'm supposed to kill, we will kill him. There's some cows up there. Oh, hey buddy. Alright, so we don't have any ranged weapons. We have a spear, though. That's all fudge. Alright, so we have a short sword. It's very short. Very, very, very short sword. Short sword. Alright, we won. Nice. So, that's done. We're not going to actually do the guy's mission, but I do want to show you guys the text that this guy reads when you actually talk to him. So, he says, "You seem a little disoriented. I do not know who you are or where you are from, and to tell the truth, I do not care. I'm a simple merchant, but things do not go well for me here, so I'm planning to travel to another country, peaceful and rainless, I hope. I have heard that in the east gold flows from watery fountains. Fountains? So maybe I'll go try my fortune in Constantinople or Alexandria." Probably a good idea, dude. So basically, I'm not going to read all this, but he talks about how basically Britannia and Hibernia, which is Ireland, bloody ravaged swampland. You know, it's basically like a jungle with barbaric people who just kind of war all over the place with lots of local kings who are all split up. So, yeah, basically saying leave and don't come back because you shouldn't be here. And I'm going to say I'm here to stay. It is wrong to think that misfortune. I don't know what. I didn't read the whole thing. Basically, I'll get more into the role playing and stuff, but not for now. Oh, my voice cracked there. Basically, I just want to get through that. So we're done now, though, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and let it load in for a sec. Hopefully, let me make sure it's not lagging on my recording. Oh, fudge, I don't want to do that. All right, so let's just sit here for a sec. I want to look at the map. Oh, did not mean to click that. So here we are. Wow. You can see it's a very large and complex map. So we'll start from the south. I just kind of want to give you guys a good sense of the size of this freaking map because it's huge. So we start here, and each of these is a different kingdom, which amazes me. There's all these different kingdoms. So London and stuff. There's East Anglia, which is like the Angles of the East. And then there's Mercia. It's Miers at this point in time, but that's what becomes Mercia, one of the largest English kingdoms, actually. And up here we have some other kingdoms. I don't remember. Bernicia, nice. And Outclut, yeah. So the Outclut is up here in, you know, in between Scotland. No, it's in Scotland, but it's farther north. And up here we have the Picts. The Picts are all up here, and the Picts are like the barbaric people and stuff. And eventually I'm looking forward to like exploring the caves and stuff and the ruins or whatever these are. I'm very, very, very interested in exploring and going adventuring, and that's one thing I'm going to try to make a point of in this, not just building up a kingdom, but also maybe after I do, you know, campaigns for a while and stuff and build up a base, or even before that when I just have a warband, maybe I'll go adventuring, exploring to ruins and pillaging kingdoms and, you know, joining in wherever my sword is needed. So we're here. We're in a little corner of the world. And I think I actually like this, and I'm actually going to stay here and try to serve this king because he's small, so I can probably rank up fairly quickly. He's a good defendable position at a peninsula. You know, he can expand, and I think I'm gonna stay here for the early game at least, when I'm raising up some money and some troops. So let me talk a little bit real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna go. Ooh, competition. We will talk about that. I'm going to talk to the king, but first, I just want to say that this series, before I say talk to Sky, first, I want to say, this series is going to be like maybe 2 times a week or so, not that frequent, because I'm going to do lots of it off camera and just include lots of the exciting parts, the big battles, the turning points, and eventually, and if nothing big is going on in the Mount and Blade world here, in the Brytenwalda world, I'll just, you know, do one every once in a while to kind of catch up with you guys on what's going on and stuff, and just kind of level. Lots of this can be grindy off camera stuff, which is lots of Mount and Blade. I'm just going to include the interesting parts, and this one is a little different just because I'm starting everything up. So let's talk to you. Okay, so he's the king. Yes, yes. So I would like to enlist in your army. Nice. So we get 150 shillings every week, which is okay. And yeah, the main thing is that it's just a good way to earn money early on. So I don't know if he's war with anyone. I probably should have checked that before because it's harder to like look at stuff now because I'd rather just sit here and wait. So let's try to get one battle in. That little bell means that it's actually the beginning of the day. That's when the sun rises, I believe. I'm not exactly sure what it actually means. But the bell goes off at like dawn or sunrise, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, I'm pretty excited though, just to be able to, you know, be in such a cool world. And let me check to make sure that my recording isn't actually going to. Good, it didn't actually, you know, like mess up when I. It's not messing up, which is good. It's always a nice thing. I really like the art style of like the villages and castles and stuff, you know. It really reminds me of, you know, how it was. They had the earthwork forts that were just kind of like built up on hills and and stuff. Kind of like Lord of the Rings, like the Rohan castle keep it wasn't even really like a castle. It didn't even have stone walls. It was just built up around a big old mountain in the middle of like plains, which is pretty cool. So it looks like we might be going to fight someone. I'm not exactly sure. If we don't, I might just cut this part out. There's boats too, which I'm looking forward to possibly using. We can go raiding and stuff. But all in all, I just like it. As far as battle features, I'll show some off in a second, hopefully. But it looks like we're going to fight someone. Maybe you can actually stumble and fall, which lots of mods add, it's kind of annoying. But also when you die, you actually get you have a chance to be like permanently injured. I'm not sure exactly how permanent it is either. So not much is happening. I'll tell you what. I'll see you guys when we get into battle. Okay, guys. Well, it's been about like 3 weeks of nothing. Oh, with this dude. So I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually going to talk to the commander and actually like take my leave. Alright, so we got some money. That's okay. It was like 3 whole minutes of nothing for me, but for you guys, I will cut it out. So, yeah. We're going to buy some new weapons. That's mainly the main reason I did this, is just so we can get some good weapons on our back. That sentence doesn't really make sense, because right now we have, you know, basically nothing. We can get rid of that, the medium spear and that. We're going to get some good weapons. A rusty warrior axe. That sounds pretty good. Let's see if there's anything that's a little better. Thrown one-handed. No, we're not going to throw our main weapon. I think I will take this rusty warrior axe. I would much rather have it like a sword or something, but and a sling. The slings look pretty funny, and they don't really look like slings when they're throwing, but I get like the concept, and so yeah, I can forgive it. Well, let's see. Like, what is better? Actually, no, I think that is probably better, which is bad. I'm gonna lose some money on that, I think. And let's get maybe like a bow and arrow if we can. I would love to get bow and arrows. Can't get those arrows, but can we get... Oh no, we can't get arrows. Seriously? That's okay. Let's get like javelins then. Wooden javelins sounds good. That's good enough. Yeah, we're gonna pay a lot of money for not that much. I forgot. Stuff is so expensive at the beginning. Let's see if we can't get ourselves some better armor. We only have 189. Let's see. It would be nice to get like a nice helmet for ourselves. Like this. Tattered leather. That's good enough, you know. It's just gonna be nice to do that. And we're gonna leave this area. We're actually gonna try to find someone who is in war right now, so that we can find some employment, you know. So like maybe these guys. Who are these guys? The Pingsvern. The Pingsvern. They might be at war with like Mercia or something, or we could even go to serve Mercia. In fact, I think that might be exactly what I'm gonna do. More traveling. So I'll see you guys soon. Well, guys, we seem to have hit a bandit group. So, yeah, that's not good. Well, yeah, so, okay, I thought I might have enough money, but, you know, not really much we can do. I guess we'll just go to battle with them and die immediately. Can we retreat? Can we retreat? There's sometimes when you can retreat and just get out of it and stuff, but I doubt it'll let us. Nah, definitely not. Well, looks like we're gonna be charging into battle against a large... Oh, we have a horse? We have a freaking horse? There's... Oh my god. That's so cool. That's not cool. There's a bridge. That's really cool. And this is like randomly generated, just like most maps are. That's crazy. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw, and throw. And now we're screwed. Oh! Fudge. Wow. So, this is the cool thing at the bottom. It's not really cool. I actually kind of don't like it. basically we breathe in, and if we get unlucky with the dice roll or whatever, then we'll get like an injury. No, so it didn't do it that time, which is weird. I guess it only does it if you last in the battle actually lasts long enough. I don't know. Alright, they're taking us right where we need to go, though. I didn't lose anything. I lost dried meat. That's not a big deal. Well, that was our first taste of combat in this mod. There's so much like activity, like bustling, like caravans and stuff, because there's so many factions. It's really, really cool. I just love the fact that there's so many small kingdoms, because because they're all. That's how it was in like England and most of Europe at the time. There was just a whole bunch of small tribes and kingdoms, tribal kingdoms, I guess you'd say, and it would just kind of it was like that, and it's cool seeing that replicated pretty well. That there's just all these different split up little lords that are all fighting with each other, and then only a few are gonna emerge victorious. A boar herd. Whoa, that was interesting. I've never seen that before. This mod. We'll have to go and investigate that. So, no wages, no soldiers. I think signing is the king. I think that means king or something. I'm not sure exactly. So, we do have enough prestige right off the bat to go into the Great Hall, which is one thing I found that it doesn't actually let you unless you... I guess it's because I was a squire. I don't know. Yes, he is the ruler of Mirs. Oh, yeah, so I talked to him before. Basically, he's like... He's son of a god, Woden, he says. So, I'm just going to kind of sum it up. Basically, he says, I am all-powerful because I have united the largest kingdom and blah, blah, blah. Alright, so, we're going to do this, and we're going to see if we can't get into at least one battle before the end of this video. Please, please, sir, I would like to fight, please. Give me some shillings, though. So, what I don't like is that it actually assigns gear to you based on your rank. But luckily, you can just go to the box at the beginning of every battle, and yeah. So that's kind of funny. You can kind of get around it. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do that. Doesn't like we're going into battle. So, you know what? I'm going to end it here. But we're set up to be good. I'm probably just going to do some battles off camera to farm up a little bit of XP and money and stuff. And next time that we meet, I might actually just like start my warband, and we'll start adventuring, and that will be the start of that. So thank you guys for watching. This is a brand new series. I would really love to make this a staple of my channel. If you would like to see more, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Thank you for watching again. The support means a lot to me. Comments mean a lot. I just love seeing you guys' feedback. If you have suggestions for places for me to go and conquer first or whatever, then just leave those. Although it'll be quite a while before I probably do that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.